have to answer you. Respectfully, I don't have to answer you. I'm on the sidewalk.
You're right. You don't have to answer. Okay, but
I'm an investigative journalist. I'm watching my government workers work, which I have the First Amendment right to.
This is the building department?
Yeah, I'm not, right?
Oh, you can take pictures and video.
Yeah, I don't want you to take a video of me.
You don't want me to take video of you?
Where are you from?
I don't want to answer that. Don't want to answer that. Yeah, I work for myself. That's
You have
great.
ID on you?
No, I don't have any ID on me, no.
You don't have any?
Was I being kidnapped again?
You're being detained. The correct word is detained because I want to answer a simple question about who your name is when we're looking for someone from a stolen car.
Hello everyone! Today we're diving into a tense battle between a citizen and the police, where the citizen's right to film is threatened and questioned. Prepare to witness dramatic situations where personal freedoms are tested by the abuse of power. You'll clearly see the conflict and disregard for the right to film in public, as this citizen steadfastly defends their rights. This is not just a simple confrontation, but a battle between freedom and the abuse of authority. Let's explore whether this citizen can uphold their rights and shed light on the situation. Don't miss the intense and crucial moments in this video. I can't understand why so many police officers are surrounding this citizen while he is exercising his First Amendment rights.
You're a good sergeant.
You guys are gonna look good though, because I'm
All
telling
of
you,
us, okay, guys?
you guys.
No, put that into me. Maybe sometimes it happens, based on.
When police make mistakes, it's unavoidable, but how they handle the situation and demonstrate professionalism is crucial. In today's scenario, when a journalist was simply exercising their right to film near a military facility, the police reacted thoughtlessly and unprofessionally. They used rude language and displayed aggression, causing discomfort and leaving a poor impression on the journalist. This not only undermines trust in law enforcement, but also highlights the need for officers to perform their duties with respect and a deep understanding of citizen rights.
Okay, listen right now, because right now you're not listening.
Am I being detained?
Because you're being, you know what? Let me just call. I'll have you.
Suspicion's not a crime. We already agreed on that. Can you write your name?
See, I'm not gonna play this game.
This is not a game. I write in the Constitution. I just told you I'm doing a story.
For who?
For me, I'm an independent journalist.
You have something that proves that?
It's called the First Amendment. Yeah.
And what?
It's called the Constitution.
What are you doing the story on?
I just told you.
No, you said that you're over here.
My federal and city and local employees act while they're on the clock. That's my story. Right? Or state?
No. I'm answering the questions right now.
Yeah.
Okay? You're doing something because of what? You want to show people over here, and you're recording a military installation, and you think that that's okay?
Why wouldn't it be? It's the First Amendment.
Why? Happened over the last 20
Do you know
years,
that the Supreme Court has already ruled that photography?
Okay.
Why are you yelling at me and you're closing the gap? Look, I'm not intimidated.
I don't know. I see something.
You look suspicious. Look at your long coat. I don't know what you have. I don't know who you are.
Oh, well, guess what? Everybody here knows who I am.
Public, so I'm on a public sidewalk.
Why are you recording over here?
I answered that already 3 times.
No, you didn't.
3 times. I'm an independent. This is the last time I'm answering. You know, the story. I'm watching my government workers as they work, which I have a constitutional right to do, especially from the sidewalk. Towards me. Right now, I'm watching my workers, my government workers, be assholes towards me because I'm exercising my First Amendment right in public.
Really? I like your tone right now. So now you're being disorderly.
How? Because I'm redressing my government. You oppose me, sir.
I'm talking to you. Okay.
I don't want to talk no more.
Do me a favor. Get over here.
Do you a favor and get over here?
Yeah, get over here.
Am I detained? What crime?
Because right now, your behavior is suspicious.
Suspicion isn't a crime.
Don't tell me what a crime is.
Suspicion is a crime.
Right now, you're suspicious. You're being detained.
Okay, you're suspicious too.
Why am I suspicious?
Because you swore to protect my rights and you're trying to violate them.
That's why I am protecting
your rights because
I want to know why.
I answered it. I just know your suspicion 3 times. Can you stop trying to intimidate me? Because I know my rights. I'm being a smart ass.
Yes, you are.
Oh, well, maybe I should not know my rights and be a ass and let you violate my rights. This is your question 3 times. I don't even answer questions. First of all, I don't even answer questions. I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to be polite.
I'm being polite too.
You're being very rude. You say, I don't care about your rights. I don't care about none of that. You're being suspicious. You're closing the gap on me like this. Yeah, come on, bro. You never got trained in de-escalation? You never been trained in de-escalation? Is this your office? You're very unprofessional. You swore to protect my rights, but you disagree with them?
That's too much.
Why do you disagree with the First Amendment?
This gentleman came out of a...
That's crazy. Why not just protect my rights?
This gentleman, this is not cool.
How can I file a complaint on you, Lieutenant? Because me redressing quality, I don't see how. I have the right to redress you. If I feel like you're violating my rights, I can. It's the First Amendment.
simply asked you a question.
And I answered it 3 times. I know your suspicion.
Hey, you don't understand why we said the questioning?
I never said that. I never said you couldn't ask me questions. Did I say that?
So then why you
You can
wanna
ask
me
questions.
Okay,
I never.
that's
You
fine.
trying to turn my rights into a crime?
No, see, you're talking right to whatever. I'm asking you questions. I have the right to ask you
Of
questions.
course, and I don't
But
have to
feel
answer
that
you.
thing
I'm
is
on the
like-
sidewalk.
You're right. You don't have to answer.
But I answered you, right? To know your suspicions.
Okay, but you're
I'm an
telling me-
investigative journalist. Commitment right to do. I can watch you. I can watch the NYPD. I can watch the
Who said you
government.
can't watch us?
So what is the problem? What's the issue?
Recording a military installation. That's what the
There's
issue.
nothing wrong
If
with
you
that.
wanna sit
I'm
there
on
and
the
record
sidewalk.
us and do all that, feel free to record. You have.
You know that the federal government put out a memo in 2018 called Operation Readiness that we can record inside and outside of federal property? Turner versus driver?
Who said that you can't record? I never said.
You just told me, stop, don't record me. Don't record me.
No. For me, it's threatening. Guess what?
Wow.
Yeah,
Why?
that's
Because
right. Oh, you never heard that before.
because you're going
right? You never
worldwide.
heard of people throwing
Because
phones
you're
at
going
people?
worldwide.
You never. I didn't say you.
Everybody
I'm
with a
saying-
phone is suspicious.
Yes, suspicious. Look. Are you going to throw that at me? Should I be? Should I be? Was TTF stand for?
Do me a favor. Do not put stuff. No. I'm telling you. Do not put stuff. You want to record me? You record me. Don't put nothing in my face.
As long as he doesn't touch you.
No. I don't tell
As long as he doesn't touch you.
Okay. I'm telling you right now.
De-escalate. 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 Can you write your name in? I asked you a question. Can you write your name down for me so I can... I'm a member of the public. They know who I am. It took them 2 minutes to know who I was. I'm good guy activism. You'll find me out. Suspicion. It's all right. It's all right. You don't want to identify. It's all right. You're going to get a complaint.
It's hard to believe that with the level of training and professionalism that police receive, they forget that citizens have the right to film and photograph in public spaces under the First Amendment. In this case, the journalist repeatedly reminded and asserted their rights, but it was clear that the officers still refused to understand. Their aggressive and rude attitude not only worsened the situation, but also did nothing to resolve the issue. Facing a well-informed journalist, the poor conduct of the police only increased the tension. This not only causes frustration, but also suggests that the situation could become more complicated, likely leading to litigation.
You're on the job. We pay your salary. Be professional to the public. Be professional to the... I am. And checking your duties. But you don't like that. You don't like that. You don't like the citizen. You don't like transparency. Yeah. Yeah, you're fishing. You're fishing. You don't like yourself. You don't like it. And you hate everybody because deep down inside you hate yourself because you didn't become with your life. You didn't become with your life.
No, it's okay.
Man, we're on. So I don't see what the big issue. I don't see why y'all trying to plot on us or arrest us for something.
I didn't tell you anything. I said, okay, you can stay here in this car.
I don't know. I said, where does your property line start? Oh, I don't know. I said, the first thing that sergeant said,
Okay, then. Just
why not be professional? Why not be professional?
Okay, guys, it's okay. Okay?
He said, why you calling? I said, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're doing a story.
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist on how our local government.
You better put,
I mean,
come
you've
on,
been good. I'll tell you, you're a good sergeant.
You guys are gonna look good though, because y'all. I'm
All
telling
of
you,
us,
I'm
okay,
telling you.
guys?
You know,
No, listen to me. Maybe sometimes it happens, based on, the interaction.
Came out
Listen,
rude.
things happen. Let it be today, and then let's keep it for next time. You know what
we're
it
here.
happens. It's just
I'm gonna be honest. We're also working on a story.
We're building transparency as well.
Accountable for wherever.
Look at them, they still playing, look.
And we're still here.
She just wants peace. She just wants peace on earth.
That's what I kept saying. Like, yo, you good? You good?
I've been live streaming this whole time. Yeah. We know where we want to go. How? So much for that detainment.
You got his identity.
Yep.
Investigator, whatever.
You want to go to their police station? Hey, don't walk in the road, cause then they. Rivera, is somebody there that can take my complaints? Take my complaints? I want to complain on that lieutenant. And him. Is there somebody at the office that can take my complaint? Yeah. So I'm gonna go ring the bell, right? You wanna identify yourself again?
Who are you?
I told you, good guy activism. I'm good guy activism. It's a fucking driver shame. Look at that.
I'm still here.
See you later, alligator. Hold up, look.
He doesn't want to answer it.
What kind of police is this? 5454S.
That's all Terry.
Yeah, it's just too bad.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Is there, mind if I ask, the reason why you guys are recording? Or?
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah, why?
Can I get you? How you guys doing? Chilling.
You guys are recording.
Okay. We didn't call. Just,
No one here has identified themselves.
thank you. You have a card? Can I help you guys with something?
So we got a
Okay.
federal building. These gentlemen to my right, they live there. Are they allowed to be outside the building? You guys know about that. So they're securing right now. So you're not supposed to be securing the facility.
It looks pretty secure to me.
This gentleman right here. Cool. Military work inside. Saying that these two gentlemen are reporting. Federal building.
Okay, where's the
Well, we didn't call you, so we don't. She's. I don't see how I can help any of you.
You guys are just reporting.
Can't really divulge my reasons because I'm working on a story. So if I tell you about the story, it'll compromise the story. It's in public. Right. So I don't see how I can help you. Is there a crime? I didn't say that you said. I'm asking you, is there a crime being committed? No. No, I can't ask you.
When I ask you a question, that's a problem.
Well, I don't work for the public. How are you?
That's name. That's the Marines. That's the United States Marine of America.
Awesome.
Okay,
No one
they.
has identified them, so everyone is.
Yeah, but they are the United States.
Look how close. Why are you so close to
I
me?
mean, they don't look like Marines. They're not in plain clothes.
But I'm telling you, they are because we should record. But this is federal place right here, and they don't want nobody recording. So unfortunately,
They don't want nobody recording? You should look up Operation Readiness.
I know about it.
You should
I know
tell
it
them.
applies to us, but
It
this
applies
is
to
federal.
the Right to Record Act. I said Operation Readiness, which is
Listen, guys.
it's a memo from
Listen,
DHS
Just
on federal property. You don't even have authority on federal property.
I understand that, but we're called it.
Right.
You understand?
This is their jurisdiction, and they say, yeah. Can we record here?
They say
You just said it's not a problem.
You guys are the ones that's supposed
If they don't want you here, you can't be here.
Okay.
They don't want me on public property.
It's on federal property.
This
They don't want you guys here.
whole thing is private. Who owns the federal government? The public,
So
right?
now you can go
Am I in a? Am I
That's
where?
what they
Where do you show me one sign that says I can't stand right here? Show me one sign. It's wide open to the public, which means it's publicly accessible. It's called public access.
barrier here for a reason.
Now, if you catch me behind there, it's wide open. It's a sidewalk right here. I don't see what you're doing, bro.
You know what I mean?
Can I get you my rights? I'm not about it. They feel uncomfortable. Everybody here is a fucking public employee. That means we have the rights to your duties, period. And the course of your duties, I can film you all day long. You know that. They should know that too. They're the federal government for me. It's not working with me. It's respecting the oath that you took to the Constitution and protect my rights. That's your job. They fight across seas for the Constitution. But let somebody exercise their First Amendment on our grounds. It's a problem. It's not a crime. This is says I can't stand here. If I want to stand on that sidewalk and I can zoom in, there's nothing they can do.
You guys are cool, but we're trying to.
But y'all want to take our money though. Y'all sure do want to take our money and violate our rights. You don't enforce the law and protect my rights. And so are they. They already know my name. They already.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm good at activism. So they got the phone call. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing, all right? God bless y'all. Fuck out of here. That shit gets me mad, bro. Watch. Yo, you got my first and last name. The suspicion is out the window. All of y'all acting suspicious. All of y'all. You got my first and last name. So are we good? Can't be where? Can't be in a. Where can I be? Where's the demarcation line?
That goes back to.
Where's the?
You can talk to my sergeant when he gets here.
Okay. Can I get you? Can I get your name and badge number?
It's right there. You're recording it.
Your name is right there. How do you spell that? Why you not being professional? You assuming that I can read. What if I couldn't read? What if I was illiterate? My name is right there. What's your name, sir? I'm asking you to identify yourself respectfully and professionally. Where? I can't be where? Why not? Why not? What am I breaking the law? Breaking the law. Am I committing a crime? Thank you. Am I breaking the law? Am I committing a crime? You seem a little bit more professional. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
496.
You see how was that wasn't hard? Being professional. Name?
Nobody answered. We rang the bell. Yeah, nobody answered. We rang like 3 times. Like 40 minutes. What if I was getting chased by a knife, man, and I'm over here trying to yo, help. You guys ain't come out.
Rivera.
Number is. I said it was.
So why can't I be here? He just said I can't be here.
I'm waiting for my sergeant. He can explain better.
Okay.
Although the situation turned out to be more complex than expected, these developments are truly valuable opportunities for us to understand and assert our rights under the law. This is not only an important lesson for citizens in protecting their rights, but also a reminder for the police about the necessity of improving their knowledge and professionalism. Let's see the results achieved by this journalist when filming at an Inglewood City Hall.
What were you doing outside of the building? You work here, right? What were you doing? I think Emery's just mad that we caught him outside of... He wasn't doing his job.
Can you believe it? A journalist exercising their legal right to film at a public facility is being obstructed with a series of reasons to limit access? It's absurd because everyone knows that filming here is completely legal under the First Amendment, yet they still show discomfort and deliberately hinder the journalist. This only raises the question, is there something suspicious in their conduct? This obstruction not only violates the journalist's freedom, but also raises doubts about the transparency of what's happening at that public facility.
My business is to take a tour around the building, ma'am.
You have to have business to go to the doors. But you have to have, because I have to access you, so you better have business.
Excuse me?
Do you have any business here?
Office, as far as just general business. Just general business. Oh, tax office. How do I go up to the upstairs.
So you have to come and sign in first?
Sign in? Sure. Yeah. Right over here?
Yeah. Sure, the first one.
Margaret? Yes. One just a rifle, one Manchester.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Belongs to?
Yeah, sure.
Which department are you going to, sir?
All of them. That's why I picked other. Oh, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Okay, we can't send you to every floor. Down here, you're free to go wherever you want, but as far as upstairs, you have to have business on each floor, like specific stuff in order for us to send you.
The official business, then I would need to enter into a public building.
You would have to have actual business there, like you would be going
What
to the
is
floor
actual
first,
business?
For a specific reason, not because of being its protocol.
Who's your boss?
Who's my boss?
Yeah.
He's well, this is one of my supervisors, but my other boss, he's a person that runs the building and floor unless they're actually having business there.
But I do have business.
Well, you said you're an independent journalist. That's not a reason for us, unfortunately. I'm just.
This is a
going by
public
my
building.
boss's orders.
I understand. I understand exactly what you're telling me. I just think that I should be here just like anyone else
No,
does.
that's why I said you are free to be down here wherever you want to, but orders in order for you to go upstairs to each floor.
But your boss
you
is
have to have
your boss works for Allied Universal.
No, he does not. He's the person that runs this building. It's not.
Is there a policy?
His policy is that you, for each floor you're
Do you
going
have like a
to,
policy though?
You have what I'm just trying to boss because we've had like this happen before. In order for you to go to the actual floors, you have to be taking care of business there. It can't be just to film, be like for actual.
Well, I don't think your boss has the.
business.
Unfortunately, ma'am, I don't think. Unfortunately for you, I don't think that your boss has the authority to.
According to public access regulations, public areas such as government buildings must be open to the public and cannot restrict access without a valid reason. Public records laws. The right to request public information from government agencies. Requesting public documents and access to areas of public buildings relates to this right. Despite clear legal provisions, the journalists face severe reactions from security. They seem to ignore basic citizen rights, focusing on obstructing the journalist's access and filming at all costs. This determination not only made the journalist feel hindered, but also raised suspicions and indignation about the transparency at the City Hall. The ambiguous and disrespectful attitude of security only made the situation more tense and unjust.
You're not letting me up anymore.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just taking orders from a client manager.
No, I understand.
So
I mean, listen. You know, you don't. So you did try and help me out.
Yeah, definitely.
And I appreciate that and letting me upstairs and that you did. I listen. I don't have any issues with you at all. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm just taking orders.
No. I appreciate it.
Should have a few words with you. That's it.
Okay, and that is who?
His name is Emery, Mr. Ward. He's a client manager for the building.
He works for the city.
He works for the city. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Gotcha.
You're not by police.
Huh?
Have you been escorted out by Englewood police?
No.
That's what they mentioned. I was like,
by law enforcement now. I mean, law enforcement is supposed to come over here and tell you guys, hey, let him upstairs,
right.
you know?
I know you wanted to gain some information. I mean, I was just trying to help you out with that, but, the client manager just gave me a call, so he just wanted you to switch you. That's about it.
All right. Where?
Unless somebody got something behind, unless one of the officers got something behind, then, I don't need you. I'm all he wants. How can I help you?
Hi, sir. I'm sorry to bother for whatever you were doing. I was just trying to ask some questions and gather some content, but I was met with a lot of resistance by these officers, security officers, saying that I couldn't do it. And it's public information. I signed in to the electronic signing sheet. I tried to do, my part in order to gain access to the building, but big issue. Are you their supervisor?
Yes, sir.
Apparently, it's under your orders that I'm not allowed to record.
Well, we're in a lockdown status, because of all the active shooting and so forth that's going on. So we're not allowed any floors or what have you. If you have business at one department, then I will escort you to that department.
No,
and to walk around.
Well, if you're locking down for security purposes, like I said, anybody that comes in here, they say, I got to go to there's no verification of what business they have or anything of that nature.
We have them sign in. Yes, we do.
You have them sign in and just say Public Works. I need to speak to somebody from Public Works.
We will escort you up there. But if you're not just going to Public Works, if you want to, we're not doing that. No.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because we understand that
you have 1, 2, 3, 4 security officers here. I don't want to go through anything with you. I'm just saying, if you have 4,
stay here.
You have 4 security officers here, sir, and your name is
Emery Ward. I'm City of Englewood, and any information that you need, I will give you. But you will not freely run our building. We're not doing.
escort me to each floor.
You understand, right? Yeah. You have your orders, right? Okay.
So the orders, respectfully, you just don't care,
If that's
and
what
that's
you
fine.
believe, if that's what you believe,
That's
then
fine.
so be it. But
What are you so
will
scared
not
of?
be
What
going-
are you so scared of, Emery?
I'm not a-
Okay, you too. All right, guys. So we're just getting out of the city hall and police department here in Inglewood, California. The detective and the 2 lieutenants being overly concerned about a journalist with a camera taking pictures of. There is nothing suspicious about that, especially if you were to just ask said journalist what was going on. They just want to demand ID. They want to give unlawful orders to step across the street. And, you know, they didn't enforce their unlawful orders, and they didn't enforce me to identify myself. They did say that it was on you. Even if that was the case, they need to have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime in order to demand they walked away from me after their demands. But again, that wasn't too bad. But then we went inside of City Hall and go upstairs. One security officer did allow us to go upstairs. We were able to visit the building, but we were rude, as you can see in the video. That's why we record. We were not rude or disrespectful to that woman whatsoever. But then we couldn't go to any other offices. We wanted to go to Public Works. Emery, the director of emergency management here in Inglewood, takes it upon himself to run City Hall, giving out orders because apparently of active shooters and things of that nature. You have a metal detector. What more do you need to prevent an active shooter than metal detector and secure areas that are locked? And you can only get. So I offered to have someone escort me around the building. He didn't want to do that. I wanted to speak to Public Works about their filming permits and information for my story that I'm working on here. This is the story, and they failed horribly. United States Constitution, a freedom of press, First Amendment, horrible. Emery is not for the city of Inglewood here. He just takes it upon himself. No sort of policies that violate our constitutional rights. Ridiculous. And then we try and call law enforcement because they took an oath to uphold the United States.
Through this incident, we truly understand the importance of knowing the law and citizen rights, not only for ordinary people like us, but also for security personnel, those enforcing the law. It is crucial to understand and respect human rights. Moving on to the next situation, let's see how the journalist handles these 2 officers.
I understand your policy completely.
Right. So that policy is, I'm going to ask you for your identification. So
yeah, and my policy is I don't identify myself unless you suspect me.
I'm going to ask you to stop recording. I'm going to ask you to leave.
At South Haven Police Department, when an independent journalist came to exercise their right to film in public, things didn't go as expected. The appearance of Lieutenant Cook and Sergeant Jackie escalated the situation. They immediately obstructed the journalist, asserting that filming vehicles here was not permitted.
So good, no issues. Hey, how are you? Good.
Lieutenant Cook, South Haven Police Department. What we can help you with?
No.
Cook with the South Haven Police Department.
And your name, Sergeant?
Jackie.
Thank you.
I just got a call saying you're kind of walking around, like taking photos of people.
Yeah, that's what I was
Is there a
doing.
reason for that?
Yeah, I'm a journalist. I was just gathering content for a story. I'm taking pictures of like the.
Taking personal license plates and government tags, or?
Well, I don't know what's the difference between personal and government. Some of them say.
Government and one doesn't.
So I don't know. You know what I mean?
Are you from Mississippi or?
Oh, I'm not from the area. No.
Where are you from?
I don't want to answer that. Yeah.
Who do you work for? We're journalists.
I'm independent, meaning that I work for myself.
Okay.
That's
Do you have
correct.
ID on you?
No, I don't have any ID.
Anything
No,
with
no.
a picture on it?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Do you have an ID out of a state?
What does it matter if I have an ID?
We get out and speak with somebody, we identify who they are, so that way we can add it to our CAD notes, so that way if something happens or if somebody wants us to know who we got out and spoke with.
Yeah, Lieutenant, I do have an ID.
Okay.
I don't have it on me, and I don't make it myself.
Okay.
Unless I committed a crime, no. Or
Well, it's
you
not necessarily you
suspect me.
committed a crime. Again, it's when we make contact with. Well, I say usually we always make we always get a name, date of birth, some sort of identification for them, whether it be via citation, if they call us out there, or we get a call from say City Hall.
Yeah.
Says, hey, somebody's walking around out here, looking suspicious, taking photos of people and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
No, and I understand your policy completely.
Right. So that policy is I'm going to ask you for your identification. So
yeah, my policy is I don't identify myself unless you
then I'm going to ask
suspect
you to
me.
stop recording. I'm going to ask you to leave, and if you refuse to do that, then we'll take it up from further.
Why would you stop me from recording?
Because there's no need for you to be out here then. You're on.
So because
I understand it's
so
government property.
you're saying because I want to identify myself to you, you're saying that I cannot engage in my constitutionally protected activity. That's what you're saying.
Well, I'm asking you to leave. Well, I have every right to ask you for your ID, but you don't give me that. So it's tit for tat.
But I have. It's not a tit for tat.
Okay.
That's not very professional, sir.
What's your name?
Sir, I told you my policy is I don't.
Okay, where's your name?
Sir, I don't give my ID unless you suspect me of committing
Well, the crime would be I'm asking you for something which is a lawful order, and you're failing to obey that law.
No, you need reasonable or I'm about to commit in order to demand.
You just did by not giving me the information that I asked for.
That's not true.
Okay, I know who he is. He's one of these.
Law, you know who I am.
All right.
Well, please.
One thing, if you want to look at the cars that are identifiably marked.
Camry over here says law enforcement. Is that?
That's actually a personal tag.
So why does it say? Why would they do that? Preferential treatment.
Mississippi sponsor law enforcement activities, i.e., the benevolence fund. So when a cop gets killed, their family has money that's given to income for.
I can respect that. Yeah.
That's what that tag's for.
Okay.
The only cars that you're going to be allowed to look at out in this lot are ones that are clearly marked as South Haven Police, like on my unmarked unit, that has a government tag. Outside of that, you cannot take pictures of those cars. You can't take pictures of the inside of those cars because by doing such, you are trespassing into that private property.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm just telling you that's how it's going to work.
You can't trespass the eyes. It's in public. I could see it. If you went up on a traffic stop and you're looking in somebody's, it's the plain. I'm telling you right now, it's the plain view doctrine. It's if you could see it. Are you trespassing into?
Reasonable suspicion to be out here to look at that car?
Are you when you look when you're on a traffic stop, Lieutenant? Please, on a traffic stop, and you're looking in somebody's car with your flashlight. Do you have any reasonable suspicion or anything? No, because it's called the plain view doctrine. Right. That's it. And if you see a drugs or a gun or a firearm from plain view.
What's the difference between you and me?
Nothing, really.
Clearly, these officers might need a serious lesson on the law and citizen rights. We all know that according to the First Amendment, citizens have the right to film and photograph in public as part of freedom of speech and the press. So why are these officers trying to prevent such illegal action? Furthermore, their unreasonable request for ID also violates privacy rights under the Fourth Amendment.
So you're going to go to Walmart and do the same thing? Are you going to Walmart and do the same thing?
Well, Walmart would be private property, sir. This is public property, sir. Public property.
Well, I'm asking you not to look.
I understand what you're asking me, sir. I understand.
Every vehicle out here is for an officer. For complaints, legit complaints that have emergencies or talking to us because something happened to them that involves the law enforcement needing to be there, or that may belong to somebody that doesn't have anything to do with law enforcement outside of the contact that needs to be made with them.
You guys run plates all day. In Walmart, giving your example, if I'm in Walmart and I'm going inside of Walmart, I can see the plates from anywhere I can. Sir,
I'm being very reasonable.
What you're trying to do is violate my constitutional rights, and I'm not going to let that happen here today.
There's no violation going here. Website you're going to post this to so I can watch it later?
No, you'll find it. I guarantee you. You'll be very much aware of where it's being posted. So you guys can have a great day now.
Thanks.
Thank you. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution. I'm one of those guys. One of those guys who knows the law. Try and make it seem. How they try and make it seem that. And to somebody who doesn't know their rights, and this is exactly why I make these kinds of videos, for somebody who doesn't know their rights, been intimidated by the lieutenant and the sergeant here, and they would have handed over their identification.
We see the importance of protecting freedom of speech and press freedom, even when facing cautious police forces. The journalists chose to defend their right to photograph and film in public areas, which can realize constitutional rights. The journalists' frustration is evident when facing police ignorance about the law and behavior that could impede their legal activity. This highlights the need for increased awareness and training for police about citizen rights and underscores the importance of everyone understanding and defending their rights against invalid demands.
You have a nice day, Lieutenant. Alright guys, so we're just getting out of the South Haven Police Department and the South Haven City Hall across the street here. So as far as the City Hall goes, they did an excellent job. The police officers stationed inside did not question, which is a good thing. They just pointed me in the right direction and did not seem to care that As far as the Deputy City Clerk Ashley, she did an amazing job. She was very cordial, helped me with my request, and set a good example for her city. And I commend her for that. Now, as far as the lieutenant, and ignorant of the law. Not only did they have this, if I do not give over my driver's license or my name and date of birth, a constitutionally protected activity. Completely ridiculous. Completely. Activity just because I didn't bow to your needs. I only give over my name and date of birth or my driver's license. They said I was looking inside of personal vehicles. Isn't that what they do for a living? Isn't that what they do all day? So shines his light in your car looking throughout it. They said I needed probable cause and that I would be trusting inside of people's vehicles. That's what they do for a living. And they use the plain view doctrine never heard of. Completely ridiculous behavior here. Once I started feeding them the law and educating them and the laws here in Mississippi, they figured out who I was. They were like, oh, mess with me any longer, and they ended up leaving, doing the drive off of shame. Why these videos are so important is because what if somebody didn't know the law? What if they weren't as confident in their constitutional rights? Yes, that a lieutenant and a sergeant, both supervisors, were spewing out. That's ridiculous. By looking inside of a car? That's ridiculous. Stopping just protected activity because I will not bow down to your unlawful request and provide you my name and date of birth?
Act with responsibility and have sufficient evidence before making an arrest.
I'm just trying to figure out who you are, man. We're looking for somebody and you might match the description.
I truly hope that what we witnessed today will not happen again. Law enforcement, in its role of protecting the law, should make decisions and act based on clear evidence. Instead, their unwarranted arrest of an individual and demand for ID based on mere suspicion of being a criminal is not only an abuse of power, but also undermines public trust in the legal system.
I'm just trying to figure out who you are, man. We're looking for somebody and you might match the description, but you're not saying who you are. Anything on you at all with your name on it, sir? David, get off the damn radio. Search your feet for me, man. On the west side, take a look at this guy and see if this is Malachi. Nope, this isn't who you're looking for?
We have obviously a scene going on, which is why we're trying to identify you.
I'm being detained with no reason.
No.
Detained is the reason
No, that's why we asked you your name and you wouldn't
I
give
feel like I'm being kidnapped.
So you got your name so I can get your information so we can let you go? All right.
Well, being kidnapped, you actually have to be moved. Is the correct?
Anything with your name on it, man.
The quicker you give us your name, the quicker you can be done with us.
I don't know that you're not involved with a stolen vehicle, so you... Well, I'm looking for your ID, so you don't know what your name is. I got to figure out who you are. Yes, sir, I am. Can we add his information to the call screen? 73, can you add Corey Barnes, C-O-R-E-Y, last is Barnes, B-A-R-N-E-S. And would you advise if he's clear?
The reason the police gave to justify their actions was that this citizen resembled the description of someone who had stolen a vehicle. But this does not justify their reckless actions and lack of clear evidence. Arresting and demanding ID without legal grounds is not only an abuse of power, but also a serious violation of citizen rights under the 4th and 5th Amendments. This is an unacceptable action and completely contradicts the principle of protecting individual freedom and privacy.
Corey, is that kind of what I'm getting here?
Well, we'll make it real clear for you. We had a couple of people that were in a stolen vehicle run into this house, this area. One of those parties. Copy, thank you. Corey, so make sure you take care of that in Kansas. Do you know Malachi? Corey, do you know Malachi? Take a picture of his ID so I can get his information for this call screen. Watch yourself.
Can I have y'all name, y'all badge number?
Yeah, we're gonna... You finish unhooking your arm here.
Keep your phone on you, Mike.
Being kidnapped again?
You're being detained. The correct word is detained because you, for some reason, don't want to question about who your name is when we're looking for someone from a stolen car. So,
what's your name?
Name's Officer Watson. Call screen so you know what this is about.
Okay. And what's your name, man?
I'll put it on there so you have all of our information.
Can you tell me, please?
I'm Officer Burke.
Ma'am.
Corey.
Excuse me. What's your name?
Corey. Put her name on the card. It's not that hard.
Thank you for watching the video. What you just saw is a clear demonstration of how citizen rights can be threatened and how we should stand up for our rights. This is not only a lesson on the importance of the right to film, but also a reminder of how to respond when your freedoms are infringed upon. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts to help us promote change and protect citizen rights. Don't forget to continue defending your freedoms and documenting misconduct to ensure that everyone is respected and justice is upheld.